Hello and welcome back to more MTG Arena content with Supraliminal Films. This is Jayrod. Today I'm going to dive into one final Pauper tournament. This is the first time I actually get to play on a video. Max and Dan streamed over the entire Pauper weekend, and we had a lot of success with it. And I wanted to get in a little bit before it went away. Hopefully they bring it back soon, but you never know when that's going to be. As you can tell, I have very few minutes left, so I probably will only be able to get one in unless I lose very quickly, in which case I will just do a second tournament because I have plenty of gold to throw around. Well, I say plenty just because I don't use a lot. So sign up for the 500 gold. I only have two decks. Pauper, I say goblins, but really it's more just Pauper Boros, and I'm only playing Boros for Luminous Bonds, and I'm playing Boros Locket in that deck because I think it's a good way to just refill your hand later on in the game, but mostly it's red spells with a few goblins in there. But I'm not going to be playing that today. I'm actually going to be playing mono green. So it's what mono green usually would do. So it's a lot of ramp, and then it's a good amount of payoff. So I have a couple siege worms, overgrown armosaur, giant spider, then a couple death touch creatures, and some reach creatures. Other than that, it's just a lot of ways to get creatures out pretty quick. Alright, so let's go back to, let's hit done on that, and then go back to home. So I have 3 hours and 12 minutes before the tournament actually ends. So I'll go ahead and choose my deck. I'll go ahead and submit Pauper Green. Maybe I'll edit one more thing real quick, just so I can make sure. I only have 2 siege worms, and that doesn't seem like enough just looking at it now, so I think I'm going to take out a sap herd in favor of one more bigger threat. So let me skip towards the end. I actually do not own any Colossal Dreadmaw, so I think I'm actually going to have to use one of my wild cards on that. So I guess I'll go with the original one rather than one of the 2 reprints that happened already in Arena. So I think 3 big finishers, as well as a whole bunch of sapperlings and little stuff to kind of keep poking through damage. I think that'll be good. So I'll submit this mono green monstrosity, and let's hope we can get at least a couple wins, and we'll see what we can do. And since I am, recording this just toward the end of the tournament, there's a good chance there won't be a whole lot of people playing. If there's a need to kind of cut down the middle of the waiting time, I'll just have to cut around this. But I definitely did enjoy a lot of the Pauper that was going on. Got to watch a lot of good games that Max and Dan were having. I got to have a little bit of fun with my Pauper Goblins deck. This is actually the first time I'm playing mine. So this is a pretty good hand. Start with an elf and play a sap herd. good game. Alright, go ahead and drop a Jayrod. I probably could have also just played the Druid of the Cow, swung in for 1, and then next turn played the Armasaur, but I think I like this line of play a little bit better. I'm going to start putting on a little bit of pressure. If they only drop something like that, that seems fine. Alright, so... I think I'll just play Druid of the Cow. I think I'll hold back for this turn. If they tap out for something like that, that seems fine. I can go ahead and just drop a Siege Worm. That seems okay. And I'll still have a 2/2 up as well, so no attacks there. If they block, if they drop any kind of viable blocker, I'll go ahead and just Rabid Bite down whatever they play. Queen's Commission. Okay. Yep. So, in that case, I will target creature I control, and I don't control. And now I'm going to go ahead and swing in with the 2/2 and the 5/5. They can throw all 5 creatures in front of my 5/5, and that's fine too. So I didn't expect them to do that. I'll play another 2/2. Alright, another Warlord's Fury. I'm expecting a, I mentioned it before, the pacifism effect for 3 and white. Luminous Bonds, 2 and a white. Wow, my brain just forgot what words were there for a moment. So, let's see what they do next. Take Vengeance. That's about as good as the Luminous Bonds. Still not great attacks for them. Revitalize. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Alright, so wait to see if they decide they want to attack. I would love it if they did. I'd block 2 of the creatures and just take 3. I didn't think so. Alright, I think I'll go ahead and swing in with a couple 2/2s again. If they want to double block, that's fine. Instigator, so Boros tokens. I'm definitely a fan of this kind of deck. Revitalize, I'm a fan of my opponents playing that card. Alright, so I think I'm going to keep the Armored Sword back just as a blocker. And just keep going in with my 2/2s here. Eventually they'll be willing to get rid of 2 of their own creatures for it, but not yet, which is fine. Another instigator, okay. And I'll play a Pitiless Gorgon. In the pre-release and then a couple MTG Arena drafts, or in the pre-release and a couple drafts, the Gorgon I had a lot of luck with. That and the couple Prey-Upons that I had in my deck were pretty good. Well, Prey-Upon effects, because I also had the Undercity Uprising. Really enjoyed Death Touch and Fight, so. Because if they drop any sort of big creature and I draw one of my remaining fight or bully effects, it's just completely irrelevant. Alright, so I'll go ahead and declare a couple blockers here. But I'm not too worried about taking a few bits of damage. I'm expecting a Sure Strike on my Armasaur. But other than that, not really thinking a whole lot's going to happen here. Trumpet Blast, okay. And take heart on probably the one on the Armasaur here. So I'm down to 2. And they're up to 33. So that didn't work out very well for me, now did it? Gain 1 life for each attacking creature. No attacks here, obviously, because now I'm way back on the defensive. And any kind of pump spell, and I die. Actually, doing the math here, I think I die anyway. I thought they had a couple fewer creatures, so let's go ahead and block everything that I can. Oh, Inspired Charge. Oh, they finish at 48 and I finished at -7. Alright, Boros tokens, you got me there. Wow. Okay, so that was awful. Well, let's go back, see what we can do. I'm okay with this hand. Doesn't do anything till 3, but then I can start drawing some other stuff as well with the Generous Stray, and just, keep a couple other options up, depending on what they play. And I expect to draw a Llanowar Elf Net. That's just another Stray. And of course, I'm drawing all my 3-drops. Bunch of Elves and Druids of the Cow, but no. Can't find any of them. There we go. A Hitchclaw and an Elf. Night's Pledge, naturally. Let's go ahead and take out their second soldier. So they already gave me the good game. I don't like when they do that, but sure. I might not have much, but I have a couple options here. Alright, Parhelion Patrol, that's fine. Don't know if they know what Reach is, so they have to get through a couple of those. Alright, another Daybreak, that's fine. I'll take 4 here and lose 2 creatures. 1 creature, they took out the Stray. Interesting. So I'll play another Stray. And hopefully draw something. Okay, more migration, that's fine. Choose blockers. I'll block the 2/3 again. Good game. if you can pump your creature, do it. Then I'll know that you win. Luminous Bonds. There you go. I'll go ahead and block your guy with everything else. Go ahead and make you do that. Had I drawn a Prey Upon, you would have lost your big flyer, so sure. Alright, so that unfortunately was a lot quicker than I hoped it would be. Alright, so I'll claim that prize. And now, unfortunately, Pauper is now over. Because for some reason they decided to end it after 71 hours. So just to kind of show off what the other deck is, I'll go ahead and play the Pauper Goblins in a free play match and get my, get myself completely destroyed. But I can go over a little bit of what this deck was designed to do, even though it's going to be against people playing rares and uncommons and such. Alright, so I'm pretty much a fan of this because it's got red and I only have a splash of white, so I'm hoping to draw a Plains or a Boros Locket fairly quickly. Yep, not gonna let that guy survive the turn. Well, so far they're playing Naya, which is fun. Okay, I'd like to draw another spell or two. I think it'll be worth swinging in here. I know it probably means I'm going to lose the hatchling, or they're going to lose the hatchling and have a 3/3, and I'm not going to have any creature, but go ahead and do this. The cost reduction on that just is very good, so. And as of right now, I'm just hoping to draw more creatures. Any sort of additional creatures would be lovely right now. Ooh, sending a message. Alright. So, not sure what their follow-up might be. If they have a 4-drop dinosaur, probably in good shape. Alright, it's not much, but the Wonder Goblin can block the dinosaur. So, see if they have a lightning strike for it.
Face me. You should surrender now. Your fate is already seen. My strength is our strength.
Okay, you got it. Yep, that's not really great here. Let's pass the turn one more time. If they decide to give the dinosaur the +2/+2, then that's a bit of trouble for me. Oh, that's bad. Each creature that doesn't have first strike, double strike, vigilance, or haste. Okay, that's real bad. I Wonder Goblin having the firstest strike, but not first strike.
My strength is our strength.
She is annoying. Pass the turn, see if they do anything. Try to pump up their...
The bigger the audience, the better.
Yeah, sure. This is gonna be real quick. But this is what happens when you don't draw creatures in your mostly creature deck. Alright, so this is awful. Yeah, this Watley is very good though. Oh! Good. Had I not taken out that one creature that had that gives dinosaurs haste, I'd be dead already.
My strength is our strength.
Man, you can get that emblem multiple times and just get that trigger off of each creature. That's really good. Unfortunately, this is attacking creatures, not creatures you control. So this will not save me.
From the will of many,
Alright, so I'm gonna be dead.
of one.
They'll probably still attack with all, except for that. And just to make sure I'm very dead, I'm gonna play Trumpet Blast. Alright, so that was my Pauper Goblins deck. You didn't really get to see too much of it because, well, I didn't draw all the right things. Drawing 7 lands and no white in that deck is not the way you want to win. Well, unfortunately this video did not do what I wanted it to do. Hopefully, next time they bring back Pauper, I can actually have a deck that I'm a little bit more happy with than just throwing mono green together. You know, we'll see what happens next time. Chances are I'll be back with another draft at some point soon. And again, if you have any stipulations you'd like me to try to use, just leave a comment below, and I will do a stipulation draft based on what you guys want me to do. Aside from that, make sure you follow us on YouTube. Make sure you check us out on twitch.tv/Supraliminal Make sure you check us out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We're everywhere, and we want to make sure that we keep you entertained. So thanks for checking us out.